Everybody say, I got it. Amen. Everybody need to get the word. Everybody come down. Amen. Man, we'll be coming from 1 Samuel 17th chapter. I'm going to start at the 4th verse. Amen. Talking about David and Goliath. Everybody know the story. So I'm going to start at the 4th verse. And it reads, and there went out a champion out of the camp of the Philistines named Goliath of Gath, whose height was 6 cubits in a span. Amen. I'm going to stop right there. Amen. Everybody always saying, how tall was Goliath? Amen. I went to, like Bishop won't say, you went to school, you know, math was one of my favorite subjects. Amen. But cubic is 18 inches. Amen. That's 12 inches in a foot. So if there were 6, that means 12 of those inches made up 6 feet. So they left an extra. So that means he was actually 9 inches. He was 9 foot, 9 inches. Amen. Because a span is actually 9 inches. Amen. If you look it up, you can even look it up. Amen. I did my research. So I came over here, but I know math very well. Amen. So 12 inches in 1 foot, 6 foot was already there. But then you had to take the other 6 inches that was left after all the other 6 from the 18. Amen. So 6 plus 6 gives you what? 12. That's another foot. Amen. So 6 plus 3 is what? All right. There we go. And then the span is what? 9 inches. So that's 9 foot, 9 inches. Amen. So that's how tall he was. Have y'all ever seen anybody that tall? I think Pastor Wright, the tallest person in. Can you stand up for Pastor Wright? Please. How tall are you, Pastor Wright? 6'6". Oh, 6'6". Okay. But can you imagine a man being 9 foot, 9 inches? Can't imagine. Amen. And the word goes on to say, and he had a helmet of brass upon his head, and he was armed with a coat of mail, and the weight of the coat was 5,000 shekels of brass. Amen. That's a lot of weight right there. I mean, we got some people that pump weight, you know. All our athletes, they pump a lot of weight, you know, because they got to get buff, get big, you know, but I don't think they could have handled that right there. That's a lot of weight right there. Amen. I'm going to skip on down to the 8th verse. Amen. And he stood and cried unto the armies of the Israel, and said unto them, why are ye come out of set your battle in raids? Am not I a Philistine, and ye servant of Saul? Choose a man for you, and let him come down to me. Amen. I'm going to stop right there. And with the message that God had gave me, man, in my message, God heard my message. See, what the Israelites didn't know, that actually Goliath was their mess. Amen. Because he's pretty much running them, making them scared. Amen. That's pretty much what our mess do. Our mess will have us running everywhere, each and every way. As my grandma used to say, it have you running like a chicken with a head cut off. Amen. And we as young folks, we let a lot of things run our lives, and we let a lot of mess pretty much run our lives. Amen. Like I say, I deal with a lot of school because I'm pretty sure most of us is in school, some of us are out, but majority of us in here are in school. Amen. But the thing that you very late to take over your life is pretty much going to run your life for the rest of your life. Amen. And I'm going to say that again. The very thing that we're let to take over our life pretty much going to take over our life for the rest of our life. Amen. Rather it be a boy or girl. Amen. Rather it be money. Amen. Whatever you choose to lead your life is going to lead you pretty much for the rest of your life. But I choose Jesus to lead my life. Amen. So, you know, I'm speaking to you. Amen. And we as youth, you know, it's a lot of things out there today that's going to bring us to a crossroad in our life. Amen. You know, you got all these hip-hop artists, you know, supposed to be role models. You know, we think they are role models. I mean, for now they are. You know, we sag our pants. Amen. Everywhere I go, I wear a belt. I wear a belt with everything I do. You know, rather my shirt tucked in, rather it's not. I always have on a belt because that's how I was raised, man. Some people ain't raised like that. You can't help how you was raised. Amen. Some men raise their son. Amen. You know, you need to adapt. You know, you need to do all that. Sometimes you just need to take a time and say, hey, I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna be different. You know, that's what I did. I said, I'm gonna be different. I said, Lord, you know, I'm gonna be different. So, you know, I looked at some of my uncles in my family. I looked at my mom. You know, I looked at my father, and I said, you know, I want to be different. You know, I said, my mom smoked. I don't want to smoke. You know, I want to be different. So, you know, I used to know my dad used to smoke a little weed, you know, even though I was young. I don't want to smoke that. Some people in my family was drinking. I said, oh, I don't want to do that. I want to be different. You know, I want to be something different. You know, but some of us just feel like it's just a tradition. Oh, my mama did it, I'm going to do it. My daddy did it, I'm going to do it. Oh, my cousin them doing it, they banging over there, I'm going to do it too. Right? Got to be different. Because them same things right there is pretty much what's running our life, and I'm not going away from the story. Pretty much that's what the Israelites was letting Goliath do. He was running their life, amen. Because the thing was that the Philistines started the war. They came and they picked on the Israelites. Hey, we right here, we got a bad guy, you know what I'm saying? You know, he big, he 9 foot tall, you know what I'm saying? He'll whoop in one of y'all. But little did they know that in their mess, they was causing a bunch of mess, but God heard the message. Amen. I'm going to go ahead and let the words speak for themselves. I ain't going to be before y'all long. Amen. I'm going to go ahead and jump over here. I'm doing a little jumping. I'm going to jump to the 17th verse. Amen. The 17th verse says, and Jesse said unto David, his son, take now for thy brethren an ephah of this parch. Now for the brethren, corn, and these of loaves to run to the camp, to thy brother. Amen. I'm going to go ahead and bring y'all up to see what was going on. What it was David had 3 brothers, amen. And they was getting ready to go to battle with Saul, the king, amen. And his older brothers had already went with the king, amen, to the battle. He had to stay home and see about the sheep and everything. You know, so he went there. His father loved his son so much that he woke his youngest son up and said, hey, you guys been over there, you know, fighting this battle that they've been waiting for, you know, waiting for this big old Goliath to do what he gonna do. They ain't made a decision yet. You know, and sometimes that's what we do in life. You know, we'll come and we'll sit down and, you know, we'll put a little burden on our family. I done preached on that before, you know. I'm gonna sit like, you know, mama, them new kids coming out. Everybody in school got it, but I know we running on money, but you can just get it for me. I'm in high school, I'm in middle school, you know, I don't want nobody laughing at me. So, I'm like, you know what, I ain't gonna get you them shoes, but you know what mama or dad do? They go ahead and get a little extra money, do what they gotta do as an adult to get that money, to make sure they baby got them shoes, okay? You go to school, first thing you do, nobody better not step on my shoes. Step on my shoes and see what happens. You know what, Brother Keon, I ain't picking on you, but I remember one time, he was on the bus, right? And that girl stepped on Keon's shoes. I think they was enjoying with him. Ooh, Lord. My God. I just thought about that thing. She stepped on his shoes, right? And that wasn't even the bad part about it, you know? He was like, darn, you stepping on my shoes, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. The girl, oh God, what she did that for? I think he gave her a left hook, a 2-piece, and everything. I'm just saying. But see, that's when we was young. Amen. Like I said, message, age, mess. That was a bunch of mess. We was kids back then. Amen. So I think that was pretty appropriate for that time. But you know, hey, I'm just saying. So, but yeah, the shoes, you know, that's the first thing we'll say. Don't step on my shoes. I got some new pants, you know, I don't want to mess these pants up. But clothes don't define us, man. That's why I came to this today. I woke up this morning, I had a suit that my mother-in-law had got for me, man. Thank God for my mother-in-law. All right. Man, she really suit that she got me today. Man, there's a blazer night today. I was walking around the house, I look good in this blazer. I'm going to show preach the word of this. But I thought about it. The Lord came to me and said, hey, it's all right for you to lay back a little bit, you know, dress down. You know, and I got to talk to the youth because that's what I'm talking to. I'm trying to stay away from the older folk, you know, I'm trying to stay with the youth, you know. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to call my bishop. I say, I know I usually don't wear pants. I say, Bishop, I just want to call and let you know, hey, I want to wear pants today. Is it all right with you, First Lady, that I wear pants so I can talk to the youth? You know, I can feel like I'm down with y'all, you know, because I know everybody don't have money to buy a suit, or everybody don't want to wear a suit. Somebody might think you're a square if they see you in a suit. So, you know, I'm just saying, that's just me. That's all I ever wanted when I was in school. And Bishop One First Lady say, yeah, that's all right, you know. Because I know the word, you know, I've been in the word. You know, let a man present himself to God. I know better than getting up in the pulpit with some pants on. That's why I'm down here. I know like y'all in the pulpit. That's why I feel that. I feel that in my spirit, so I just want to let y'all know that. That's why I'm down here, amen. But ain't nothing about me changed, amen. I still got God, I still got the Holy Ghost, amen. So I'm letting you know, you kids dress like this, you know, and still have God. You know, you ain't got to always be sad. You know, you can still look good. You know, what God wants you to do, be fresh, amen, and still be God. But the thing is, the Philistines had messed up, amen, because the mess that they was building up, amen, which was Goliath. He was the big mess. Oh, he's the biggest, hottest thing, you know, he's like LeBron James, you know, he's the hottest thing back then since slice of bread, amen, and the little behind Israelites, they was like, oh man, did y'all see this man too big, you know, we ain't got nobody to fight against him. But little did they know, they served a God that was bigger than him. Amen. But that didn't sink in their mind. I'm going to go to the word, amen. And it goes on to say that David rose up early in the morning. Early. You see that? Anybody see that? It say that David rose up early in the morning. You know, kind of like what we do in school. We wake up early in the morning. What time y'all usually go to school now? 7:30. 7 o'clock? Oh, okay. 6. Some say 6. See? Yeah, that's about what time my PT started work. Amen. But that's pretty early. But that's what he did. He was a youth too. Early. And David rose up early in the morning and left the sheep with a keeper. See, I'm going to stop right there. That's what we don't do. We as youth, our parents tell us to do something. They give us chores. You know, you have chores to do during the week. Some of us have to wash dishes. Some of us have to mow the yard. Some of us have to keep our rooms clean. I mean, that's not really a hard job when you're not paying no bills. You ain't got to pay no rent. You know, I know I've been there, man. But I'm going to tell you, it's something else when you're on your own and you got to pay your own bill. You know? You ain't got mama there to give you the money for your light bill. You ain't got daddy there to pay your rent. I mean, you can't just come home and like, I got chores to do. No, you got to pay that rent because, hey, the first come every month. You might not get paid, but the first come every month. So, you know, go ahead and do your chores. You know, do whatever the parents ask you to do. You know, don't do no back talk. You know, because like I say, they keep clothes on your back, food on your table. You know, I'm just saying, I've been there, I've done that. So, you know, it says that he left it with a keeper. He left, you know, he left the sheep with a keeper. That's not what we do. Mama tell us to do something, then our homeboys and homegirls come, hey, you know, you want to go to the club or you want to go to the party? Man, I'm supposed to watch my little sister there. You know what I'm doing? I'm just leaving them here. Some of them, you know what I'm saying? You don't even go, hey, auntie, you know, come and watch them for me. You know, can I bring them to your house, Keisha them to your house for a little bit? Nah, guess what you do? You step down and get the one next to you. Hey, watch them for them till mama get by. Tell mama I had something to do. Lock the door. When mama come, you know what I'm saying? Or dad come, hey, you know, what JoJo at? They don't really know where you at because you ain't telling them. You just told them that, hey, just watch them till mama get back. So, and some kids or some youth watching it just this, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't bother me, I don't bother y'all. You stay down there in your own area. I'm upstairs playing my video game. I'm outside playing basketball with the boys, or you know, I'm over here texting with the girls on Facebook. Just leave me alone. That's watching. Some people don't know. I've been around a lot of you, and that's what they think watching is. They don't know watching it. They don't know they supposed to sit there, you know, monitor. Hey, boy, what you doing at that stove? Get away from that stove. You know, teach your brothers and sisters some things. But that's what David did. David had enough sense to say, hey, well, my dad told me to do something, and I still had chores. Let me get somebody else to ask them, can they do the chores for me, you know, so we won't get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? And the word, the word pretty much portraying for itself. Amen. It goes on to say that he ran into the army and came and saluted his brothers. Amen. He came down, he went ahead and saluted his brother. He had already made it where his father was go. He had the bread, you know, he had the cheese, he had the milk. He was trying to, you know, give it to his brother because I'm going to tell y'all something about war. Amen. It ain't a pretty thing. Amen. I know it, man. I'm in the army. I don't like to toot my own horn, but it ain't a pretty thing. Amen. I've been out there. I've done that. Amen. I'm coming back home. I'm glad I'm home. I ain't trying to go back over there, but if I have to, I will. Amen. But the army, you know, in the army, the thing is, they give you the cheapest, the simplest thing, the least dollar value thing that they can get. They try to get the least, you know, well, they try to get the more for the least price, you know, for less. Amen. So if you have a choice between Jordans and Air Max, by God, you're going to have them Air Max. Amen. They're not going to try to spend out more money for one soldier. They're going to try to spend out as less money as they can for multiple soldiers. So that's basically what's going on here. And Jesse had enough sense to know that, hey, I know my sons ain't over there eating good. You know, they probably just eating rice, maybe. If that, they probably getting the bottom of the barrel and scorched. You know, some of us kids, you know, we throw away so much food. All right. And man, me and my wife had to take inventory over what we was doing one day. Man, we were throwing away so much food. So much food we'll cook. We only eat a little bit, put it all in the refrigerator. Right. It just spoiled. But I'm just showing y'all, we live in a blessed society right now that we can do that. And man, there's a lot of countries over there. I went to Afghanistan, them kids, they don't have nothing. I'm here to tell you. If you ain't seen it, you can't believe it. You can look on TV all day long. It's different when you over there actually seeing it. You know what I'm saying? They water dirty, you know, and it's like men, men pretty much run everything. They don't, like, first thing they won't sitting up there, They wouldn't have none of that. The women couldn't talk. If they seen a woman talking to a man, they just, wow, just slap her in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? And there was nothing you could do about it. You know, you had your weapon and you wanted to do something so bad, but if you would have took the initiative to take him out there, guess what? You would have been like, guess what? Your family wouldn't have had no food to eat. Then who's going to be their provider? Then my wife would have had to step up. Wow, that ain't what God really wants. But when we need it, that's what women are supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? As our wives, our help me, not take over me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, honey, I'm tired. I'm going to go ahead, come to the house, watch TV. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of working. I've been working for 13 years. I'm same job. Sit down. You know. Go ahead, get you a good job. You know, go and get that orange job. You know, bring all the money home. Just sit home, eating up everything, drinking up everything, stinking up everything. Cause that was so much do. Hey man, and young folks, we don't care. You know, because it's something different being young and man than being older. I don't know what it is to be older, but I pray that I get there one day. And man, that's why I stay up under the covenant of my bishop and my first lady. And man, I have elders and aunties and uncles and parents that's over me and grandparents, you know what I'm saying? And not even that when they're not around, I go to somebody that I know have sense, somebody that's older that's been there, somebody that's been. I'm married. I think I'm the only one that's married in here that's young, right? Yeah, I think so. But when I need some advice, if my bishop ain't there, my first lady ain't there, I'll go to some wise elder people. Hey, you know, what you do in this situation? You know, you wild, this, that, you know, she feeling like you the problem. What you do? And you know what I'm just using you as an example, baby. I'm just saying, so what you do? You know, I don't go to no young person who don't know that. They just got married, I just got married. Hey man, let me tell you what I do, man. I tell her, shut up. She don't shut up, I get in the car around. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I come back home, she still talking, I just slap in the mouth. You want me to hit my wife, you know what I'm saying? So if she don't shut up, you know I'm going to talk anyway because the Bible even let you know that ways of woman is unknown. So, you know, if something come up with a woman, you know, you need to just walk away. Because I found out that that's the worst thing a woman can do. Fuss with herself. She can't fuss with herself. So when a woman in her mess, you know, she needs somebody to receive that message. And you ain't receiving that message, then she just in her mess fighting with herself and she don't like it. You know, I'm just saying. I'm not talking about women, but I'm just using that as an example. Amen. Amen. But we as young folks got to get a mentality of mind that, hey, all this mess that I'm in, God heard my message. Because a lot of people don't know that a lot of mess that they're in, they feeling like, oh man, I have to go with my homeboys. I have to go with my homegirls. They want me to go to the club. They want me to go to the party. I have to go. Because if I don't go, I let them down. I let them down. But how many times have you let them down? But turn around and say, how many times have they let me down? When I needed a ride to school, how many times they come pick me up? I mean, y'all might got some good homeboys and homegirls that come pick you up every day. I mean, I had some friends like that, but I'm just saying, they weren't this color. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. Not on my behalf, they weren't this color. They white, they Caucasian. They would come get me, you know, if I needed them, but anybody this color, I would ask, hey man, you know how much gas is? You got some gas money? I mean, I'm just saying, we going the same. My house right by the hospital. I mean, you pick me up, there ain't no gas. You going the same way. But you ride in my car, dog. I'm just saying, man, you can at least give me something to eat. Okay, I'm just saying. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Or some of y'all don't. You know, or maybe you just got mama that take you to school every day. I think that's a blessing. Now, my mama, you better get your behind up and catch that bus. That's what she. You can be sick. I'm telling you. My sister right, she tell me. Am I telling the truth, Shay? Shay didn't care. You were sick. You going to school. You gonna go to school. Oh, you sick? Oh, give me 1 minute. She'll get you whatever you need. Robitussin, you need. Hey, whatever you needed, she'll give it to you in senior school. And she say, then if you get sick at school, then I might think about coming to get you. Okay? But I'm just telling you, you know, some people haven't done it. Some people just call it, oh, I got a scratch on my hand. I need you to come and get me. I'm a basketball player. You know, you don't come home and get me so I can sit my finger up on the sofa, you know, drink me a little drink. You know, I ain't gonna get no better. You know, I got to shoot 3-pointers on Friday or Thursday or whatever. You know, parents come up, get off their job, go get, not my mama. So I thank God for my mama because she taught me how to endure some things. You know, we as youth, a lot of youth nowadays, they don't know how to endure that. And man, with him, it's showing me that David, he endured a lot. Amen. He had not only had chores, but while he was in the midst of doing his chores, his dad had called him to go do something else. Hey, I want you to go. You know how many miles that probably was? Them different countries they were going to. Not counties, countries. You know what I'm saying? That's miles and miles. That took about 5 days probably to get to one country. And then when you get to that country, you gotta sleep a little bit, you know, wake back up, travel another 3 days, you know, try to get. So That's what the word is saying. I mean, I love the Bible. Man, this is my word. This is God. Anybody know this God? Word. Amen. We as young folks need to get wisdom. Amen. But we talking about message. Amen. Because in our message, God did hear our message. I know He heard my message. Amen. And my message that I was in. I'm going to go ahead and read this right here. Go ahead. And I'm going to jump down to the 23rd verse. And the 23rd verse says, and he talked with them. Behold, there came up the champion. Okay. They go Goliath again. He done came back on. Hey, you know, but David in the building now. He's like, hey, where y'all at? You know what I'm saying? I'm the baddest 3-pointer up in here. You know, go ahead. Then the Philistines again. Goliath by name. That was his name, Goliath. Hey man, everybody want to know somebody by name. What's your name? Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. That's how we know people now, by their name. So him said his name was Goliath. Amen. A 9-foot, 9-inch man. Amen. And the word goes on to say, by name, out of the armies of the Philistines. It didn't say out of the countries of Philistine, out of the armies of Philistine. So when it say armies, it let me know they had multiple countries that was with them, multiple armies. You know, we as U.S., we got allies. You know, we got France, we got Britain. You know, we got these different countries that help us out. But they actually had armies. We got allies, not armies, allies. I mean, they are friends. But here, right here, it's showing that that's their army. Amen. These are big people, powerful people. Amen. I'm about through with y'all. And spake according to the same words. He said the same thing. Hey, if y'all got anybody there who can beat me, I promise y'all, they beat me, we'll serve y'all. But if I beat them, y'all gotta serve us. Y'all know that's what y'all do. Y'all be betting. Like you know, Georgia done played last night. I heard they lost. You know, I heard it wasn't in the game. You know, but I'm just saying, a lot of people be betting on games. You know, we as you, hey man, you know, the Heat playing. I know, you know, the Heat playing. I want to go ahead and bet a little bit. Hey man, if the Heat win, I got bragging rights. I mean, you can't mess with me no more. You can't talk about my shoes. I got holes, and you can't talk about nothing no more. I got bragging rights. So the Heat win, you know, you come and say, no, the Heat don't won. You know what I'm saying? They done won, boy. Woo, how about them Heat? That's all I always say. How about them Heat? But then let your team lose. What you do? You don't even want to come to school the next day. Your mom, that boy, get your behind on. I know they gonna talk about me, mama. Then you get up in there, they already waiting on you. They all right there. Boy, what about the Heat? You know, so that's basically what Goliath was doing. You know, he's pretty much telling him, come on, because he wanted anybody to come. He was just ready to fight. Amen. But the wrong thing happened. Amen. I'm gonna tell you, well, actually, the right thing, but in his case, the wrong thing happened. And David heard them. That's a bad boy. I'm gonna tell y'all about David. I'm gonna go ahead and close my Bible because I can tell y'all what happened. Y'all already know that. David heard the words of it. See, David wasn't there at first. It was just his 3 brothers. But David came and he showed up. He saluted his brother. Hey, brother, how y'all doing? You know, y'all doing great things for y'all country. I'm here to bring y'all some cheese, some goat, you know, and some milk. You know, but David was like, hey, who that making all that noise? You know what I'm saying? Y'all in the army. Who making all that noise? You know, we as youth. Supposed to be ready, you know what I'm saying? Anybody ready to fight mama, you know what I'm saying? You ready to fight mama, you know what I'm saying? Hey, boy, you ain't gonna touch my mama. I might be 4 years old, but I'm gonna kick you on my back. I'm gonna do something. Oh, you talking about hitting my sister? Go ahead. Boy, crack this across your head. You know what I'm saying? You do crazy things, boy. Go ahead. Now y'all get in the church, you know, for the Lord, and y'all just want to sit, oh, my Jesus. Get up here and lead devotion. I'm going to sit down while I lead devotion. Praise the Lord, everybody. Praise the Lord, everybody. But boy, don't let them say, hey, we got masquerade, we got a talent show coming on at school, you know what I'm saying? But you come here and sing free. I'm cautioning them. Yeah, they might say, hey, you don't have to get in there, but when you get ready to go to the thing like masquerade, talent show, about $20 a ticket, maybe $6. I'm just saying, but that's still money you would have to pay. And I don't like that money you have to pay to be in it. Now, I'm the talent, and you gonna tell me I gotta pay to perform. Yeah. Ain't that something? Yeah. I'm the talent trying to help y'all out, but I gotta pay to perform. I done been there before. You know what I'm saying? So you out there, you know, I don't know what song y'all be singing now. You know what I'm saying? I be hearing different ones that be singing at work, but you know, whatever y'all sing, you be up there. You don't even, can't nobody even hear you, but you sing. You know? But you hear, you know, you got a microphone, I got a microphone. Come on. I know I ain't the best singer, but I'm just saying, I still lift my voice up to God because it's about him, not about me. It's not about us, it's about God. Amen. And that's why I thank him, because when I was in my mess, he heard my message. And if God didn't ever hear my message, I wouldn't be here standing before y'all today. Amen. But I just want to tell you, you know, with Goliath, that's what he was doing. He was just, hey, I'm y'all mess. But David knew when he heard that. He said, you know what? This ain't right. We serve the true and living God. Amen. And that's why I love our name, the mind of Christ of the living God. Of the living God, amen. We ain't know the dead God, amen. Our God still lives. You know, I'm still living. I'm going to let y'all know. I'm a witness. But it's like, you know, and David couldn't. But can you imagine, you know, your mama having somebody in her house? I'm just using mama because everybody got mama pretty much. You know, for the ones who don't, I'm sorry, but I'm just saying, usually everybody look close to their mama. But like, you know, mama, I know I'm just getting home from school, but I know I didn't just hear her tell you what she gonna do in your house.
Come on now.
Or dad, I know.
I know you're right.
I just got in this car, but I know I didn't just hear him say what he gonna do to you in your car.
All right.
And that's basically what David was saying. Like, come on, man, we in our country. You know what I'm saying? They on our land. We got more people than them. Maybe not in the army, but we got more people than them. You know what I'm saying? But not only that, we serve the what? True and living God. They serve the living God. Amen. And the thing is, we are you. We just, you know, we let, you know what I'm saying? My name D-Ray. What's your last name? You don't even want to say your last name no more. You know what I'm saying? You don't even like the name that your parents give you. What's your real name? My real name is Alfredo Jr. Folks don't even do that. What's your name? T-Dog.
All right now.
What's the T stand for? Is that your old TJ, okay, or something like that? Thomas, Theodore.
Come on.
Nah. T-Dog. The True Dog. That was them, True Dog. What's your real name? Jamal. Jamal sound better than T-Dog. Why you don't like Jamal? People laugh at my name. Your name should always go further than you go. And man, you look at some of these basketball players, some of these baseball players. I'm just saying, I gotta use athletes for people, because people don't understand people like Bishop Troy or Moore. You know what I'm saying? People names who actually mean something. You know what I'm saying? I talk about my pastor all the time at my job. I work at Hinesville, Georgia at the Army base. And I talk about my bishop and my first lady all the time. Different people, and I talk about some of y'all, and it's all good. I tell people about y'all names, you know, they might not know you, but when I done told, they done heard of it. You know, like someone was at my job, they were talking about Breon. I didn't know nothing about that. They had talking, I was like, what you say his name was? I don't know his name, but well, bad. You know, man, I mean, he was on there, you know. I think he won it. I was like, who y'all say? I don't know. All I know, they say, when they said that, I said, I know who y'all talking about. I didn't tell them that my cousin at first. I'm like, yeah, I think y'all talking about, he's like, what's his name? His name something Stars. I say, Starlight? I say, yeah. That's my, yeah, see, start breathing. I was like, yeah, I think that's my cousin Breon. Yeah, Breon Smith. That's a real name. But they don't even, well, Eric, right? They don't even know about his name. I'm like, nah, that ain't his name. His name, what y'all say his name?
Star Breeze.
See, Star Breeze. That's all they know about. They don't know about no, but that's his real name. See, your name go further than you will go. See, nobody would have never known him about me if he would have walked up and, you know, just saying he, you know, I pray God continue blessing him. But I'm saying, let's just say he would have won it and said, you got a record deal, man, bang! Okay, he get ready to go up in one of the red carpets, you know, and they like, hey man, what's your name? He gonna say Eric Smith. They gonna look at, bro, you ain't on our list. Nah, man, my name Eric Smith. You ain't got Eric Smith over here. I'm telling you, you ain't get that security. Don't keep it screaming. But then if he come and say, hey, Star Breeze up in the building. Hey, Star Breeze, man, come on, get him. You know what I'm saying? That's all you have to say, Star Breeze. You know, so I tell people my name, you know what I'm saying? It's a name I use, you know, when I'm doing my little thing, you know, for God. I like the name T-Mon, amen, the musical cry. But I always make sure people know my real name. You know what I'm saying? Because when with that name or without the name, I'm still Alfredo Jr. I mean, with that name or without the name, you still yourself. Because at the end of the day, you already know your mama and your dad gonna call your real name. Alfredo. It's T-Mon, mama, it's T-Mon. You know, but I'm just saying. But that's what they did. They knew his name. He knew they were serving the living God. But everybody knows the story of David and Goliath. What happens in the end? What slingshot? And some of y'all ain't never been in this church. I ain't never seen y'all in this church, but y'all even know that story. So I know, if you know that story, you know, you should know God right now. And I'm getting ready to close, but it's a sad case that we don't have as many people running in the house of God trying to get saved. Amen, because as you look day in and day out, it's getting closer to time. You know, God's going to come. I know you've been hearing it. I've been hearing it for 25 years. I've been hearing it for 23 years. Ever since I came on this earth, I've been hearing that God gonna come. But I know He gonna come because He done brought things in my life. You know what I'm saying? The government done shut down. You know, they back up, but they shut down. How many of y'all in your lifetime had the government shut down? You ain't never heard of it, have you? You probably ain't paying no attention to it. But when the government shut down, that's a big thing right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know, because that's who's supposed to lead our country. If we ain't got no head in our country, then anybody come in and take us out. But I'm just saying, you know, that's just what goes on in your house. When your mama say something, your daddy say something, do it. Don't act, don't say, man, I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna sneak out the window. I'm gonna sneak her in the window. I'm gonna sneak him in the window. I'm gonna just get out, you know what I'm saying? Do what your parents, if they tell you, hey, baby, when you get old, you get grown, you know, you get to the age, you get 17, 18, I don't know how young you gotta be now to get out of the house. They're pretty young. I met a boy who was 11 years old out on his own. Wow. I think that was pretty sad. 11 years old. I mean, he driving. He ain't got no license, but he driving. I ain't got a car better than mine. He had to be him there. I'm not lying to you. I enjoy it. But you know what got his mind drew. You know what I'm saying? And then I said, you know, that's what I do. I was talking to him about the Lord. You know, he came on our installation. I talked, you know, I seen him. I'm like, man, that's a nice ride. You know, I want one of those. You know what I'm saying? He told me, man, you know what I'm saying, man? I make enough money, you know. He didn't tell me how much he made, but I'm pretty sure he made pretty good money. He said, I make pretty good money, man. I pretty much run. You know, I got my little journals on me. I got my little lieutenant, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to do nothing. They just bring all the money to me. And I'm like, this guy 11 years old. But if you take that knowledge that you got with that drug and put it youth in God and start drawing 1, 2, you know what I'm saying? Those two gonna go out and draw 1, 2, and those two gonna go out and draw 1, 2, and they come out with a whole army. Hey man, and you know what? We be in the house of the Lord and just, in the middle of it, in the middle, you know what I'm saying? We can have a good time every Sunday, every Monday, every Tuesday, every Thursday, maybe every Saturday, you know what I'm saying? We got so many youth that I start coming out, it's gonna have to open one service, they just for the youth, you know what I'm saying? But I thank God for this. Hey man, I ain't trying to board on y'all, but I'm just saying, I'm speaking to the youth. Amen. And that's the thing that a lot of us don't do, just,
Amen.
You know, I see them little bad behind kids down there. The parents need to control them, but they don't know how to raise them, so they don't care, I don't care. You know, and then people have the nerve to toot their nose up at people. Who are you? I don't have many people do that to me. I don't tell people who I am. I don't tell people what I do. I don't tell people where I'm from. I don't tell people like this one say. I know who I am and whose I am. And then I belong to the kingdom. But there's so many people that come in there like, see man, I'm gonna tell you now. You need to get the Lord. See, that's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all don't have the Lord. You get the Lord, you have what I have. You don't even know me, bro. Like, on the real, you don't even know me like, I got the Lord. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling. I might not.
All right, Joey.
Jesus. But I talk about Jesus, everything that I use at work. I talk about God. But I don't have to be so holy because I want somebody to see me. You know what I'm saying? God tell you don't be seen in front of anybody. Sometimes you need to have a secret closet. Some of us don't even have a secret closet. You know what I'm saying? We're youth. I'm going to speak to the youth right now. I'm going to let y'all know I'm about done. Y'all do everything. I'm going to say we, because I'm still here. We do everything out in the open. You know what I'm saying? Got a girl, yeah, man. Look, man, this my girl, you know. Boy, you know, she got a little rump on. I'm just speaking to y'all. She got a little rump on, you know. Look good. You like take her everywhere. Man, what's up, man? This my girl. She by my side. How you doing, man? How you doing? This my girl, you know. Get to the game, you know, want everybody to sit in the front row. Bam! Girl, you sit right there. What you want? You crazy, girl. What you want? You want some soda? Hey, can I get soda for my baby? My baby wants soda. You know what I'm saying, my girl. Hey, I got a little bit, baby. I got a little. Oh, okay. But don't let you get somebody who, you know what I'm saying, a woman who want to make herself look presentable to God, a woman who wear a dress, you know, you might be like, well, baby, I know we're supposed to go to the game today. I'm going to go with the boys today, you know, you can ride with your mama and them. I'll come see you. Which row you going to be in? Oh, yeah, okay, I'll come see you then. You don't never go see it. You just over there. She see you across there, you get what you want. You know, go call me. Go troll me. She over there sitting there just waiting for you, know, them brought her on to meet you. You just over there. Then at the end of the game, when you think everybody going, hey, baby. Yeah, girl, when that's a good game. You know what I'm saying? I would rather have somebody like that than somebody, you know what I'm saying? I ain't picking at nobody, but I see it every day. coochie colors on, you know, and the Daisy Dukes as they call them, you know, whatever you want to call them, they had them on. You know what I'm saying? They breast all out, you know what I'm saying? Just look good. But you want to bring her, listen, you want to bring her in front of your boys. You know, I'm talking to the men right now. You want to bring her in front of your boys, so you know what your boys going to be doing. Oh, man, you brought your girl. Golly, boy. Hey, then when you leave, they say, hey, man, you give me that money. Why you want to do something like that, you know? I don't want nobody to see what I got, amen, because what I got is what I got. You know, like the song said, what God has for me. And it's for me, amen. And I thank God for my wife, you know what I'm saying? A lot of men live with my wife, you know, I think it was, I'm going to go ahead and say this, I'm going to let y'all go, I'm done, but this is the last thing. Tuesday, churches. No, Friday, we was at church. Went to churches, you know, I had to go to the doctor. And these are older men, you know, it's an older man. There were two of them. You know, they was on their break. So my wife walked in, you know, and I already seen it. I seen because I was coming in late, I already seen it. Man, the eyes, they got big. So he didn't need nothing to drink. Let me tell you what he did. He picked up the drink, pulled it out. Just so he could meet my wife. She's going to he pulled it out. There you go. You know, his eyes follow all the way. I wasn't too happy, but you know, I'm like, well, you know what, my wife got herself girded up, but they still a shape. You know, I thank God for that, you know. But then there was one who came in, you know what I'm saying, just had it all hanging out. I mean, she just had it all hanging out. They ain't too much pay her no attention. They looked at her, but they ain't too much turning no head at her. It's like they see her every day like that. You know, don't give them nothing to see. You know what I'm saying? Like my grandma always say, why pay for the cash cow when you can have it free? You know what I'm saying? That's genius. If you bring it out something, why should I have to say I want to marry you or I want to be committed to you when you can just come to my house on the weekend when my mama and them at work and you know we do what we do. You know, come on, be better, y'all. I'm talking to the ladies. Be better. I love y'all. God love y'all. My first time I got somebody.